I really don't. This offense with Quick out and with Jackson out is just not the offense. And I understand the reason, the way the things have been. No motion by the offense. Watch, they're very, very simple, very easy to understand.
3rd and 1. It'll be 1st and 10. Keith Byers. It was Byers who ignited that first drive by the Eagles quite some time ago, almost 2.5 hours ago. Keith Byers, whose previous high for the season was 41 yards in a single game, now has 90 yards on 18 carries. Most of that, though, came in that first quarter drive.
I would say 80 yards of the 90 that Byers got and he got most of that. I think he had, what, 71 in the first quarter alone.
Right.
And so Byers having a big game, but not being called on since the first quarter, really.
Eagles rushed for 139 yards in the first quarter. Not that effective since. Straight drop back by Cunningham, goes left. Dennis Smith almost had it. And Smith, who's having a Pro Bowl year, would have cinched the spot with that one because he would have scored. Cannot believe it.
I want to show you something, Vern. The thing that is so hard about this defense, these are linebackers, and out here is a safety. And when I draw, what I'm drawing is a line, and these gentlemen will go right there and settle, and they don't care who you are or what you're doing. They're not about to go any deeper, any issue. Look at them just settle right there. Look on the outside at the corner, just settling right there. They're saying, fine, we got this area. You go somewhere else with it.
Dennis Smith. And on 2nd down, they stuck Keith Byers. It's a defense that Wade Phillips brought in. He said it's his defense that he learned from his father. Said, you know, he did incorporate some of the techniques that he learned from Buddy Ryan, but this is really his defense. And he's very proud of what they've accomplished, and he says, we don't make many mistakes.
They don't make many mistakes. They practice everything. It's a very simple, it's not complicated. He said, this year we're going to, our primary responsibility is stop the run. And then number 2, we're going to go to play action. We'll stop that. Number 3, we're going to go into the nickel, and we're going to stop that. We're just going to take it one piece at a time.
3rd and 10, here comes the blitz. Cunningham across the middle. Incomplete, it'll be a punt. Ron Johnson, the intended receiver.
Excellent pass by Cunningham. Johnson has to make those catches. Now you get into the head of Cunningham. He says, hey, when I finally do throw the ball down the field and I put it there, make the catches, fellas. That's the only way I'm going to build my confidence in you. You got to make those catches. Quick would have made that catch, and I'm sure that's what Randall's thinking.
Greg Cragen, who had to sit out a couple of games with an injury, is on the bench now, the nose tackle. Ken Bell, who is, he's been an adventure back there returning punts. He's bottled 2 of them. This one is returnable. And he's got it. Robert Drummond has him at the 37-yard line. That's a 45-yard punt. And 13 on the return. Buddy Ryan's Eagles have come west to the Rockies. They lead Dan Reeves and the Broncos 21-17.
For years, we've been telling you how the 4-wheel drive Subaru helps the U.S. ski team get to their events early. Yet at the 1989 World Championships, the U.S. team was not the first to arrive. The Norwegians beat us, the French beat us, as did the Italians and the Swedes. How'd they do it? That was the year we lent them all a Subaru.
It's 32 degrees, and Jan Trumpeter is learning all about her antifreeze. The hard way.
Why is this happening to me?
Don't push your luck. Guarantee it with Advanced Formula Prestone.
Life's full of simple pleasures, like the comfort of Levi's jeans. Or had you forgotten?
This NFL game summary is sponsored by Levi's 505 jeans, the zipper fly jeans with a traditional Levi's fit.
Thus far, Philadelphia with nearly 300 yards of total offense, but they got 139 of those on the ground in the first quarter. Vance Johnson, 1 touchdown and 102 receiving yards. Keith Byers with 83 yards in the first quarter and only 7 yards in the second half of play. 21-17 is the score. Philadelphia with 3 touchdowns despite the absence of 2 key offensive guys. Mike Quick, who was out of the lineup, and Keith Jackson, who has not been able to play today because of an injury. How much do they miss the 2 of them?
Well, first of all, Quick stretches the defense, and that allows Cunningham to move the ball around. Plus, with those guys in it, they can have multiple offense.
Bobby Humphrey. That one didn't look good.
Well, that's that draw that the Eagles Fisher said, hey, we got to stop the draw from split back and the trap. And that right there was the draw. But, and to answer your question even fuller, Vern, with Quick and Jackson out as a quarterback, man, it's devastating because these are guys you believe in, guys that have produced for you. And you lose a little confidence in the other players. They haven't produced for you. They haven't proven themselves. And therefore, you can't help it. That's Jackson looking on the sideline.
Second down and 10. 21-17, Philadelphia. They have led throughout the ballgame. Mark Jackson starts in motion. Elway back. Looks like he wanted to set up a screen. Now he's going to scramble. Pull up. Sidearm it. Incomplete. You're biting your tongue.
I'm biting my tongue because I know Elway's biting his tongue. He gets outside, and Jackson is so wide open. All John has to do is just get the ball up in the air. Look at Jackson working for Elway. Jackson is all the way on the left side, sprints to the right. Notice now he's coming back to help Elway. He's wide open. Make a nice, easy pass to him. Lay it out there nice and easy, and let him catch it and let him run with it.
And yet, once again, John Elway threw it behind his intended receiver. Elway, 12-22. 3rd and 10. 3-man rush by Philadelphia. Elway sings it. Caught. First down at the 50. Mark Jackson. It was a little behind him again, but on a rope.
Man, I used to throw that thing behind him, under him, over him, and my guys would make those catches. And so when I threw it to him, I automatically thought that they would make them. I didn't worry about it. Jackson made a great catch, but it starts with pass protection. Why did Elway have all this time? Look at what happened. Sewell now is staying inside. No backs are out, and now they actually have 5 linemen, 1 tight end, and the running back staying in, helping Elway.
Reggie White lines up over Keith Courts on this first down play. An 8-man front, essentially. Now the corner's back off. Elway with play action. Goes left side for Mobley. It's incomplete. And Jerome Brown got to John Elway. He has been sacked 6 times already. And he and Simmons got up.
Mobley that time, one of the keys to throwing to a tight end is that the tight end has to have the ability to come off the ball and get open. Mobley is held up by Andre Waters, and therefore he disrupts the entire passing route of the tight end. That's number 20, Waters. If you give a tight end freedom to get off the line of scrimmage, then you have better opportunities to complete them. But if you jam him, it slows down everything.
Second down and 10. Blitz look. Now let's see if they jumped offside or were drawn off. Elway deep for Johnson. If the play stands, it's a first down at the 17. Now check the flag. It appeared Seth Joyner came across the line.
Reggie White's going crazy, so you got to know it's against the Eagles.
Defense is behind. First down.
33-yard gain.
One of the keys to do if you're a quarterback and a veteran is to have longer cadence and change it up. Excellent coverage this time. Eric Allen, 21, the ball floats, and now it's anyone's ball. Excellent job by Johnson, Vance Johnson. He timed the jump perfectly and made the catch.
Gain of 33, first down at the 18. Broncos have never led. We've got 10:42 to go. And they have a chance to get their first lead of the game.
And Elway now has the opportunity with this offense to make audibles at the line of scrimmage, regardless if a run or a pass is called. In the past, he did not.
Elway, he was hit as he lets it go, and it's incomplete in the end zone. Clyde Simmons got to John Elway.